Okay, yo, happy Wednesday, everyone. I am just currently about to head into a cafe to do a Bible study with a few friends. If you didn't know, I do stuff like that. Anyway, boys. Alright, just finished up at the gym. Just gonna make some lunch now and then I'm gonna head into a bit of work. Okay. It's been one of those days a little bit. I went to the gym, and then by the time I got back, I was like, ooh, the heater's on in here. My bad. It's nice and toasty. Yeah, so once I got back from the gym, I just had some food, did some cleaning up. And so, to be honest, I'm only really getting to my work day now. What time is it? It's like 2 o'clock, just before 2. But, sometimes that's just what happens, Your day gets away from... Oh, no, it's 1 o'clock, so we're chilling. All right, so for the next... I'm going to time box probably 1 hour. I want to set up and just work directly in the Airtable. So what we're trying to do is build out a really clear system inside of Airtable for our business. And a lot of that looks like just, I guess, thinking about the business like a source of truth. And so everything that we need to know needs to be in here, like, all of this project management, but also all of our leads, all of the onboarding steps that we have. So yeah, we're just going to take some time now to try and finish that up. So I don't know about you, but when it comes to productivity, I suck at it. So what I've found works for me is I just have this little timer. I put on some lo-fi music. I just have 2 tabs open on my browser and I just try and work through one task at a time. I set the timer for how long I think the task will take. And then if I get there, I get there. If not. I hope that really helped you wherever you're at. I hope that was very valuable for you because, I'm probably the first person to ever give advice when they struggle with something at the same time. You can turn that off by double clicking if you want.
Okay, can you stop interrupting? Anyway, channel fans, you have a blessed week, y'all. I love you.
All right, good morning. It is... What day is it today? It's Thursday. And what I usually start with on Thursdays is an 8:15 morning meeting with the team at Only. So I help run the marketing for Only, which helps agents set up their own bespoke real estate brands. That's a pretty cool business. So yeah, I'm going to jump into that meeting now.
We did it.
Morning.
Yeah, bro. In the space of the day.
Now, I'll probably get into some content. Filming content is something I just really don't look forward to usually. So getting it done early in the morning gets it done. And then I don't have to worry about it. Rest of the day, let me have a look at the calendar. So today I've got a meeting with Mitch at 11 to build out the rest of our not autopilot, it's our Airtable setup. We just want to get on the same page with where we're going to be recruiting, who we're going to be recruiting, which one of us is going to be recruiting who, and I guess just the format. And for us it's like impatient with inputs, patient with outputs. So we want to measure every single action we do and hit our goals every week. So if it's making 5 calls a day, if it's putting out X amount of content, then we just want to make sure we're on the same page. So we're using Airtable to track all of that. But yeah, let's get some content done. Okay, so just got back from the playground. Just took Valentine there. What is today? Thursday. Had a pretty good day. Ended up going for a run with a friend. And man, I'm so unfit. I don't actually know why I'm filming this right now. I just thought, just need to keep up the reps. So I'll probably do a bit of work tonight. Cringe. Okay, good morning. Today is Friday. Got a pretty big day today. I'm meeting with my co-founder Mitch to go over our contact list for the rest of the year. So how we're thinking about it is he's going to be doing cold calls, and I'm going to follow up any no answers with like a video DM. So kind of like this, it'd just be like, hey, my name's Hausia. Saw you're doing great things in Kapiti. I just thought I would reach out. We've surveyed over 450 agents, and now we're building an agency based on their biggest pain points. Do you have a couple minutes to give us feedback? Just want to know if we're on the money or if we're way off. So yeah, just that kind of like feedback style outreach, as opposed to like going in for the hard sell, because all we really want is to have more conversations with agents. And it's true that we do want to make sure we're building something people want, right? So yeah, that's me. And then tomorrow, weekend. So yeah, it's going to be a good week. Another day. Okay. So right now the studio could do with a bit of love. It's a little bit of a mess. So you know what? Before I get into it, I'm going to give this thing a little bit of a cleaning. Okay, cracking my face. So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty into like gear, if you could tell. So I thought I'd just show you like a bit of my setup. So even this, so I'm recording this on the Osmo Pocket 3. So I've got this little, it's got this little charging, extra charger thing. And what I can do is I put it on like a tripod, right? And I can just put this on here, if I can figure it out. Bang, clicks in place. And now it should be tracking my face. No, it's not. But let me just, I have to switch this. Okay, cool. So back tracking, sweet. Now I can put this over here in the corner, or I can chuck it anywhere. Yeah, I thought I'd show you a bit of the setup. So I've got two like soft boxes. So I usually have this one through the gap here. I've got the Sony ZV-E10 and the Elgato like teleprompter. I've got a M4 Mac Mini here, two monitors, another light, and I've honestly just found like for cost, this has like been the best setup, right? Because everything is the lowest possible cost to highest performance, like the most efficient. So for example, spending $1,000 and getting an M4 Mac Mini that has the performance that I can do video editing, I can do graphic design, I could have like tons of browsers open and I don't even notice a drop in performance. Obviously the camera, ZV-E10, that's another $1,000, but it's just so 4K, 60 FPS, well, I just shoot it on 30, but yeah. And then this little hack, it's just a timer. So what I'm gonna get into now, if I can bring you guys closer. So the shot is kind of there, and pretty much what I'm gonna get up to now is just doing 10 video DMs to agents. So these are agents that we've tried to call but haven't been able to get through to. And a big part of what we're doing right now is recruitment. So we need to just be having more conversations with agents. So yeah, I might just put you to the corner and you can time lapse or whatever. Let's do it. All right, so the whole point of getting this camera was to be as transparent as possible. And I was gonna do some filming now. I actually even haven't put, it's tracking my face. Put pants on, put shoes on, but I don't really feel like it. So, yeah, I was just kind of doing an edit for a friend of some golf. Okay, that's a wrap on the week. Pretty good week. We got out a bunch more recruitment done, had some really good conversations with agents up and down the country. Feeling like, just looking forward to the weekend. So maybe I might show you a bit of that. But other than that,